In January 1945, the 26th Indian Infantry Division executed one of the most challenging amphibious assaults of World War II at Ramree Island, Burma, in a strategic bid to capture vital airfields. This operation, codenamed Matador, represented a critical phase in the Allied advance against Japanese forces entrenched in Southeast Asia. Operation Matador commenced on January 14, 1945, as the British-led 26th Indian Infantry Division, comprised of the 71st and 4th Indian Infantry Brigades, prepared to engage the Japanese 2nd Battalion of the 121st Infantry Regiment, tasked with defending the island. This battalion was part of the larger 54th Division, which had fortified positions across Ramree, anticipating an Allied assault. The initial amphibious landing took place at precisely 09:42 a.m. on January 21, 1945, marking the dawn of intense combat. Supported by formidable naval firepower, the British forces were backed by the battleship HMS Queen Elizabeth, escort carrier HMS Amir, cruiser HMS Phoebe, and various destroyers. The shore bombardment was coordinated with air support from the Royal Air Force, targeting enemy installations and clearing the way for the advancing infantry. As troops landed on the shores of Ramree, they faced fierce resistance. Japanese defenders utilized their knowledge of the terrain, using fortified positions and entrenched defenses to inflict damage on the assaulting forces. Engaging in harsh combat within the mangroves, the 26th Indian Infantry Division employed coordinated assaults, closely supported by artillery fire that targeted Japanese strongholds. The fighting endured for weeks, characterized by tough skirmishes that tested the mettle of the Indian soldiers. While the battle raged, over time, the Allied forces adapted their tactics to exploit weaknesses in the Japanese defense, leading to the gradual erosion of enemy positions. The intense conflict eventually culminated when Ramree was declared secure on February 22, 1945. Following the operation, legends arose from the chaos of retreat, particularly stories of Japanese soldiers meeting gruesome fates in the mangrove swamps due to crocodile attacks. However, modern analyses largely discredit these accounts, suggesting that while the conditions were perilous, the narratives may have been exaggerated. The legacy of the 26th Indian Infantry Division at Ramree is multifaceted. Their successful capture of the island contributed significantly to the Allied control of air operations in the region, facilitating further advances into Burma and aiding in the eventual campaign against Japanese forces in Southeast Asia. This operation not only underscored the effectiveness of combined amphibious operations, but also highlighted the tenacity and bravery of the Indian and British forces in a grueling theater of war.